Hello, and thank you for tuning into Wildcast. I'm Janae Gonzalez.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
The killer clown epidemic has spread across the country and made its way to the University of Arizona. Last week, a fake U alert stating there were multiple reports of armed clowns roaming around campus caused panic among students and parents. Although the U of A has received numerous calls regarding the hoax, nobody has actually seen any clowns. UAPD is continuing their investigation on who sent out the fake alert.
Middle school students from around Tucson visited the U of A for its annual Science Day. Wildcast reporter Allison Callan set out to learn what the students discovered on their visit.
Students and faculty from Gridley Middle School and Mary Bell McCorkle Academy gather at the University of Arizona every year to utilize their critical thinking skills through hands-on workshops in STEM concepts. This event encourages students to develop skills that are valuable in engineering.
Science Day is an event where middle schoolers from local Tucson come by and we seek to inspire them to join the STEM field and get a higher education. We have workshops that show off the science of baseball and how different physics interact. And we also have a workshop where we teach them about flights, and we also have one where we work with electrical components. And it's all just having fun and showing kids that using problem-solving skills can be really rewarding.
Reporting live from McClellan Hall for UATV, I'm Allison Callan.
In honor of the nearly 1,200 sailors and Marines that died at Pearl Harbor in 1941, the U of A is building the USS Arizona Mall Memorial. Carson Courier has more on the construction.
Many students have been wondering what the construction is on the UA Mall. The construction is in regards to the building of the USS Arizona Mall Memorial. The memorial will be in remembrance of the 1,177 sailors and Marines that passed while serving on the USS Arizona. The memorial's projected finish date is November 30th. Reporting to you from the UA Mall, I'm Carson Courier with UATV.
The College of Humanities is hosting the Tucson Humanities Festival this week. Starting today, there will be lectures and panel discussions centered around the topic of refuge. Each event is free and will be held at the U of A Poetry Center.
Students got a feel for what life is like abroad by visiting the Study Abroad Fair. Wildcast reporter Sierra Burke explored the different programs the university offers.
Countries such as Costa Rica, India, and Taiwan were eager to talk to students about their program at the UA Study Abroad Fair last week. Stepping into the fair, enriching opportunities surrounded participants.
If you go into a job, it's easy to train you of what you're supposed to do, right? If you're, making something or doing a process, right? But it's really hard to teach those soft skills of being able to deal with adversity or taking a challenging situation and turning it into a positive. And those are things that studying abroad forces you to do every day.
Bags and brochures were given out as students viewed the different tables. The UA Study Abroad Fair is an opportunity for students to learn about the programs offered in these amazing cities and countries. There are hundreds of programs in approximately 60 countries that range from 3 weeks to 10 months. A semester at sea was a particular standout this year.
You literally go from San Diego to Hawaii, Asia, Africa, Europe, and in the fall you do the same but opposite order within the course of about 100 days. So half the time is spent on your floating campus and the other half's in the ports that you're visiting.
Different majors have specialty programs.
In Australia, I do a double degree, so I do 2 degrees at once with 2 majors in each. So I have a few majors. I think that as one of my majors is kind of like business and human resources, industrial relations, it's kind of helping with that, like the people skills.
Students learn more with the more adventurous places they go.
Best piece of advice I can give students is just to be brave, be adventurous, be bold, do what you think you want to do. Be open to explore new places and, don't be afraid of anything. You can go anywhere.
Reporting from the Student Union North Ballroom for UATV, I'm Sierra Burke.
When we return, Arizona Women Leaders is holding a press conference. Find out what they have to say about the presidential election.
Plus, the U of A has its very own a cappella group. We'll have an inside look at one of their rehearsals after the break.
Reporting.
The project.
Aside from
a sport that made
the women's team.
Report the 9/11.
Students, I caught up with
what goes on. Experts are more.
Students came. Online catfish. The project will be.
What are you guys doing?
Working?
Continue.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Toby Schmidt.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Navarrete.
And I'm Danielle Karp.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Jackie Kent. Welcome to Wildcast.
Welcome.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcast.
Don't change the channel, you're watching UA TV! Yay, Cats!
UA Campus Pantry welcomes volunteers to donate food to students in need. Reporter Mish DiCarlo spoke to the program's executive director to learn more about their mission.
In the spring of 2012, a group of UA students were determined to make a difference on campus, and so UA Campus Pantry was born. UA Campus Pantry is a nonprofit organization committed to helping students, faculty, and staff who are in the need of food assistance due to financial and other situational reasons. The pantry welcomes them to take a pre-established amount of food with no strings attached. The pantry is located on the lower level of the Student Union with the entrance across from the UA bookstore, but takes food donations at the information kiosk on the ground floor. The UA Campus Pantry is completely supplied with food through donations from UA clubs, organizations, as well as other community organizations. For more information about hosting a food drive or getting involved, contact U of A Campus Pantry at gmail.com. Reporting to you from the UA Campus Pantry, I'm Mish DiCarlo for UA TV.
The Arizona Women Leaders is holding a press conference to push for the largest women's vote in history under the She Wins, We Win campaign. The press conference will feature U of A student feminists to help spread awareness of the impact this election will have on women's rights and to encourage voting for Hillary Clinton. The conference is this Wednesday at the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 99.
October is Disability and Rehabilitation Employment Awareness Month. U of A employers will be attending the Dream Job Fair, an event put together by government agencies and nonprofit organizations to help people with disabilities find work. Job seekers are encouraged to dress professionally and bring their resumes this Wednesday to the Tucson Convention Center.
The U of A's a cappella group Catcall is about to drop its debut album. Wildcast reporter Holland Scattergood sat in on a rehearsal to hear what's new.
I recently got the chance to attend the rehearsal of the U of A's very own a cappella group, Catcall.
We're an a cappella group that performs gigs throughout the community, and we compete at the ICCA every single year. So we spend all our time, learning new music, performing that music, and trying to make a bigger presence for a cappella music in general in the community.
In February of 2015, Catcall took first place in their quarterfinals at the International Championship of Collegiate A Cappella.
So the goals for Catcall A Cappella this year are really to continue making great music. We're learning a lot of new repertoire right now, adding to our repertoire list, and trying to figure out our set for ICCA, which is the International Championship of Collegiate A Cappella, where we will go hopefully up to Scottsdale, Arizona, and compete in the quarterfinals. And we will sing. We'll sing a set comprised of some of our repertoire.
Currently, Catcall is in the process of releasing their first album, Don't Press Pause. I talked to president of the group, Daniel Corrales, about what this process looked like.
This has been a very long process. It started about a year ago, and our past president, Dalton Shade, he went through the process of finding information with different companies. We came together as a group and established which specific company we wanted to work with. And we established that we wanted to work with the vocal company. And it's in Los Angeles.
To stay up to date on Catcall's newest album, Don't Press Pause, and any future events, you can follow them on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat at the username CatcallUA. Reporting to you from the Fred Fox School of Music for UATV, I'm Holland Scattergood.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
Well, I'll say this. They sound pretty good. Not better than I sound in the car, but they sound pretty good.
Or better than I sound in the shower. It just reminds me of Pitch Perfect. It's like we have a real-life Pitch Perfect at our school.
Well, good luck to them and their new album.
Yes, definitely. When we come back, U of A hockey played against NAU in their season opener at the Tucson Convention Center.
Also, Arizona volleyball took UCLA into 5 sets. Find out who came out the winner in the tough battle after the break.
Reporting.
The
project.
Aside from a sport that made the women's team
Report the 9/11. Students. I caught up with. But what goes on? Experts are more. Students can. Online catfish. The project will be.
What are you guys doing?
Working?
Continue.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Toby Schmidt.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Navarrete.
And I'm Danielle Karp.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Jackie Kent. Welcome to Wildcast.
Welcome.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcast.
Don't change the channel. You're watching UA TV. Yay, Cats!
Hey Wildcats, and welcome to Wildcast Sports. I'm Danielle Fork, here to talk some sports. We're going to start right off with Arizona hockey opening up their season against NAU at the Tucson Convention Center. Sports reporter Jack Cooper has the game recap.
The Arizona hockey team played their second home game on Saturday night at the Tucson Convention Center against Northern Arizona. The game included many big hits, missed chances, and when converted, beautiful goals. Dylan Carter got the scoring started in the second period with a backhand goal that went between the goalie's legs. For most of the game, the teams went right at each other, with pushing and shoving after every whistle. This caused multiple players to be sent to the penalty box throughout the game. In the second home game for the Wildcats, they came out slow but found a way to win. Matthew Armenti put the game away with his late goal in the third period. The Wildcats added one more to make the final score 4-1. For UATV3 Sports, I'm Jack Cooper.
Volleyball lost their first 2 sets, digging themselves a hole, but Panina Snuka, Kalei Mao, and Kendra Dalkey led Arizona to an improbable comeback, winning the next 3 sets to take down UCLA in 5 sets. Sports reporter Simone McCarthy recently spoke to the seniors about their transition and their goals for the season.
This year, the University of Arizona's women's volleyball team has a total of 5 seniors, and 2 of them happen to be transfers. Coach Dave Rubio talks about how great of an impact they have both been to the team this year.
We were very fortunate to get Katarina. She's a high-value recruit, and when she let it be known that she was going to be searching to transfer to other schools, I was fortunate enough to kind of be Johnny on the spot. and was talking with her former coach, and he asked me if we needed an outside hitter, and we needed specifically an opposite, which is the position she played. So we started that process before anyone else could muddy the waters. So we were very fortunate to get her. She's been a terrific addition for us and continues to get healthy, and as she gets healthy, she'll play better. With McKenna Payton, similar process, different position, transferring from Cal State Fullerton, and we needed another little who could come in and play back row for us, and she's really developed into a solid back row player for us. With her maturity and her athleticism, she's been really helped to solidify our serve receive.
After 3 years playing at USF, Katarina explains her decision to transfer here her senior year, along with her plans for the future.
I just wanted a better challenge, and I wanted to play in one of the best conferences in America. Well, I definitely want to go back to Europe and play professionally. Hopefully Italy, Germany, or France. We don't know yet.
This is McKenna Payton's second year as a Wildcat, and here's what she has to say about her experience at the U of A so far.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with my decision. I think that here we have a great coaching staff and a good just team community amongst all the players together. And also the fan base is great, so it makes it exciting to play here. I might play sand. It's kind of up in the air right now. We'll see.
Reporting to you from the McKell Center for UATV, I'm Sam.
When you think about playing soccer, you might just think about kicking a ball, but you can't forget about many other moves they use to get the ball in the field or in bounds. Sports reporter Jack Cooper has the scoop.
The University of Arizona women's soccer team uses a secret weapon to give them an edge over opponents. I asked Paige Crouch about how old she was when she learned the flip throw and where she got the idea from.
When I was like 9, I went to this tournament and some girl on the other field had done the flip throw, and I was like, wow, I want to do that. So
I talked to Jessica Nelson and Paige Crouch about how far they can throw the ball and where on the field they use it.
I probably from this line it can go to like the middle of the stick, middle of the goal. Yeah, it's kind of with what the momentum of the game is. If we've been really locked down in the defense, sometimes we go back and we're like, we need to get it forward.
Jaden DeGracie Bailey told me when and how she learned to use it.
I had to do all the flips and everything, so I taught myself. My soccer coach just said, I want you to learn how to do this. And then I went to my gymnastics coach, and he just made sure that, like, where I placed my hands on the ball and everything, but really it was just, you got to go for it.
Occasionally, they will try to trick their opponents by using a short throw. For UATV Channel 3 Sports, I'm Jack Cooper.
Arizona football's luck has not changed. They played up in Utah this weekend but did not come home with a win. Wildcats scored early and grabbed the lead, but the offense couldn't produce in the second half. They were defeated 36-23 and are now 0-3 in the conference. Arizona men's swimming and diving opened up their season in Flagstaff with their first meet against NAU and Hawaii. The women swept both teams while the men just defeated Hawaii. They will compete next here in Tucson on Saturday. Women's basketball held their media day today. Sports reporter Simone McCarthy and myself were there to talk to players about the new coach, Arizona legend Adia Barnes.
Oh, I love her. The whole coaching staff as a whole, you know, it's something different, something new. So it brought us some energy. So it's a new start. So I think it'll be good.
I think I think she's really personable. Like she's easy to talk to. Like there's not she doesn't make you nervous or anything like that. Like she's just like you're talking to your friend or something like that.
The Red and Blue game is this Friday to kick off Arizona basketball season. Also, football plays at home against USC on Saturday, so bear down and support your Wildcats this weekend. That's all we have for sports. We'll be right back.
Reporting.
The
project.
Aside from a sport that made the women's team
Report the 9/11. Students. I caught up with what goes on. Experts are more. Students can. Online catfish. The project will be.
What are you guys doing?
Working?
Continue.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Toby Schmidt.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Navarrete.
And I'm Danielle Carpenter.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Jackie Kent. Welcome to Wildcast.
Welcome.
And welcome.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcast.
Don't change the channel, you're watching UA TV. Yay, Caps!
In last week's Twitter poll, we asked if you have ever been catfished. While the sample size was too small to be considered reliable, the results show that 100% of people who participated said they have never been catfished.
Here's this week's Twitter question. Did you watch the second presidential debate? Let us know on our Twitter page at UATV3. And go ahead and give us a like on Facebook, and we'll see you next week. Be sure to tune in to another edition of Wildcast.
Good night, Wildcats,
Good night.
and don't forget to bear down.